In the vastness of life, filled with endless challenges and uncertainties, we are each confronted with a profound decision. Should we brace against the storms, or search for peace within ourselves? When it seems as if the entire world is pressing against you, how do you stay steadfast, resisting the pull of anxiety and overwhelming pressure? Imagine yourself facing one of the most profound emotional shocks possible: a sudden loss of a loved one, not due to illness or age, but a tragic, unforeseen accident. As you struggle to accept this devastating reality, you uncover a betrayal by a close friend, someone you trusted deeply. This double blow, the pain of loss and the sting of betrayal, can shake your faith in life and leave you feeling utterly adrift, uncertain of how to continue forward. It is precisely in these dark and heavy moments that Stoic philosophy emerges like a guiding light, imparting a valuable lesson: the power to accept what cannot be changed, to bravely pursue what can be altered, and to possess the wisdom to know the difference. Part of this strength lies in understanding the importance of avoiding certain topics to preserve our inner peace, helping us progress toward a serene and liberated spirit. Join me on this exploration of the 10 topics we should refrain from discussing, learning how steering clear of them can lay a strong foundation for a harmonious life, regardless of the chaos around us. Before we dive into these transformative ideas, I invite you to a small challenge. Watch until the end, as each topic holds essential insights for cultivating wisdom and tranquility, paving the way for a life imbued with Stoic resilience. Number 1. Avoid talking about challenges. Life often throws us immense obstacles, from everyday struggles to the soul-wrenching trials that test our patience, strength, and resolve. Yet according to Stoic wisdom, true power comes from within. There's no need to broadcast every hardship. Rather, we should embrace and overcome these trials with quiet fortitude and courage. Real strength is found not in airing our difficulties, but in showing resilience, facing them with bravery and thoughtful composure. Speaking about our troubles does not make them vanish. Sometimes, it magnifies them in our minds. Let your resolve be evident through steadfast actions, enduring hardships with patience and unwavering determination. Every life challenge is an opportunity to refine our character, build spiritual resilience, and gain strength. Silence in adversity is not surrender. It's a testament to resilience, a calm strength that eventually renders obstacles powerless before our spirit. Number 2. Don't reveal your secrets. Often, the sharpest wounds are inflicted not by adversaries but by those closest to us. Relationships can be fragile. We know faces but not always hearts. Stoic wisdom urges us to practice discretion, to be mindful of what we reveal, even to those we trust. Not all things are meant to be shared. Some secrets must be held close, avoiding unnecessary gossip or misinterpretation. Keeping secrets is an exercise in self-control and maturity, a mark of inner strength. Yet Stoicism also teaches that there's value in sharing carefully and thoughtfully, recognizing the right moment and person with whom to confide. If our secrets are unintentionally revealed, Stoic principles guide us to respond calmly, seeing each event as an opportunity to grow and gain wisdom. Managing secrets thoughtfully reflects both self-respect and an advanced understanding of human connections. Number 3. Avoid speaking about your achievements. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a lesson in humility and self-mastery. Achievements need not be proclaimed to be of value. Keeping one's successes private doesn't stem from insecurity, but from a deep maturity. Consider the story of Liam, a humble gardener who, through quiet dedication, transformed barren land into a blooming paradise. He worked tirelessly without seeking recognition, simply enjoying the beauty of his labor in each flowering plant and ripe fruit. His joy came from the act of nurturing life, not from the praise of others. Liam's story embodies the Stoic principle of finding fulfillment in the journey, not the result. By not seeking external validation, we learn to value the quiet diligence of each moment, free from dependence on others' approval. Stoicism teaches us that true joy lies in the process, in each mindful step we take, rather than in the fleeting spotlight of success. In embracing Stoic principles, we find that inner peace and resilience blossom not through words or outward recognition, but through our silent strength and thoughtful actions. Let us carry these lessons forward, building a life of quiet courage, maturity, and wisdom, aligned with the enduring serenity of a true Stoic. In a life defined by silence and self-discipline, imagine waking each morning committed to the pursuit of becoming your best self. True achievements are shown through action, not spoken words. This is the Stoic way, a life rich in meaning, humility, and inner growth, untethered by the allure of recognition or fame. Let your actions be the voice of your progress, and may each step you take demonstrate self-mastery rather than empty boasts. This path, focused on inward development, reveals a profound commitment to transcend the spotlight and live with purpose. Consider the importance of discretion in your future steps. Like a seasoned chess player moving silently, each strategy concealed from the opponent. In life, as in chess, silence and patience are often the true keys to victory, embodying a lesson that Stoic philosophy holds dear. When we withhold our plans, we create an undistracted space for ourselves, where focus and drive are protected from unnecessary scrutiny. This is not merely a matter of humility. It is a testament to the strength within, affirming that our path is our own. Through this restraint, we nurture a powerful inner space, allowing our goals to flourish in silence and unbroken concentration. Let us also practice refraining from speaking about others. In a world where individuals are often judged by social circles and gossip, Stoicism offers us a higher path. Instead of becoming entangled in the opinions or actions of others, redirect your energy inward, placing value on your own self-improvement. Our words hold great power, and Stoicism teaches us that not every thought deserves an audience. Focusing on our own actions, rather than discussing those of others, not only cultivates peace within, but also fosters a respectful environment around us, promoting understanding and empathy. When it comes to acts of kindness, think of a candle in the darkness, its warmth and light reaching those nearby without asking for acknowledgement. In the Stoic way, every good deed should be done purely for the sake of goodness, not for applause or praise. Imagine Jack, a man guided by Stoic principles, who volunteers quietly at a community center. On a bitterly cold night, he sees a young man shivering in the streets and buys him a warm meal without uttering a word to anyone about it later. Jack's actions speak of compassion, where the value lies in the deed itself. A true Stoic believes that the purpose of such kindness is not to be celebrated, but to bring silent warmth to others, letting these deeds be like gentle lights illuminating life without fanfare. Finally, hold back from broadcasting your future goals. Often, when we share our ambitions openly, we create a false sense of accomplishment that hinders our true progress. Studies even suggest that voicing our goals prematurely can reduce our drive to reach them. Let your silence regarding the future serve as a reminder to stay grounded in the present, where every action matters. In the Stoic path, the focus is on what we can control here and now. By keeping plans close to the heart, we avoid the temptations of premature satisfaction and are encouraged to work diligently toward our goals. Each day becomes a meaningful journey, lived fully, with each action an honest step toward our true purpose. Keeping your plans private isn't just about secrecy, it's an expression of humility and quiet resilience. Stoics understand the strength that lies in silence, especially in a world constantly broadcasting on social media. By not sharing every step or ambition, we affirm our confidence, showing we don't need the applause or validation of others. Of course, there are exceptions. If there's someone trusted who can provide genuine support, it's wise to share your goals with them. But the path to true Stoicism requires discipline, a skill best built within oneself, rather than leaning on others for motivation. When it comes to sharing your vulnerabilities, it's wise to be cautious. Revealing weaknesses often opens doors for others to exploit them, sometimes unintentionally. It's essential to differentiate between flaws and weaknesses, Flaws are character traits we can recognize and amend, while weaknesses are sensitive spots that make us vulnerable. Revealing these weaknesses makes us susceptible, especially since some may misuse this knowledge. Stoicism encourages us to either work quietly to overcome our weaknesses or keep them well guarded, fostering resilience and emotional control. In silence, we find self-respect and create a peaceful inner world, free from others' judgments. Your deepest dreams are precious. Keeping them close to your heart nurtures an environment of self-reliance and inner strength. Imagine holding a dream like a seed. It needs patience, care, and protection to grow before exposing it to the world. Sharing our biggest dreams prematurely often subjects them to doubts and criticisms, which can drain our focus and resolve. Stoicism champions self-reliance, encouraging us to protect our goals from external influence. The quiet pursuit of dreams lets us channel our full attention to their realization without distractions or pressure, a profound act of personal empowerment. Solitude carries a profound and quiet wisdom, a space where we confront ourselves with honesty, free from the pressures and distractions of the external world. In these moments of solitude, we come face to face with our true selves, revealing layers of thoughts, values, and emotions that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily life. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, advised, "Retire into yourself as much as you can. Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The process is mutual. For men, learn while they teach." This advice on solitude highlights the importance of not only seeking quiet moments, but also fostering self-improvement through introspection. Solitude thus becomes a transformative space, a retreat where we cultivate the self-awareness essential for living with integrity and purpose. In solitude, we can better understand our unique place within the larger universe, recognizing that each of us is a small, yet vital part of a grand whole. There's a certain harmony that comes with this realization, a sense of belonging that transcends the typical need for validation or approval from others. Solitude, in this sense, is not loneliness but rather a communion with the self and by extension the world. Marcus Aurelius reflected on this connection, stating, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." His words remind us that solitude is an opportunity to shape our inner world, to nurture values and virtues that define who we are. By consciously choosing the thoughts we entertain in solitude, we create a mind painted with resilience, courage, and compassion. One of the greatest strengths solitude offers is independence. In these moments alone, we cultivate a strong internal foundation where we can develop and refine our highest values without the influence of societal expectations. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of inner autonomy, urging us to develop a life guided by principles rather than the shifting opinions of others. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic, stated, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In solitude, we train ourselves to become that master, building resilience by facing our fears and uncertainties head-on. Through this self-discipline, we come to understand that true peace and strength come from within, not from external validation or sympathy. Moreover, solitude empowers us to confront our weaknesses and vulnerabilities without shame or judgment. We learn to accept these parts of ourselves as essential to the human experience, understanding that growth often requires facing uncomfortable truths. This acceptance is an act of self-respect, a step toward embracing ourselves fully. In solitude, we can acknowledge our imperfections without feeling the need to hide or justify them. By doing so, we create a fertile ground for personal development, turning our flaws into opportunities for growth. This is where we come to realize what Epictetus meant when he said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." Solitude also provides us with the mental clarity needed to overcome challenges. Without the noise of external opinions, we gain perspective on our experiences, allowing us to see obstacles as teachers rather than threats. This clear-headed approach is vital to cultivating resilience, one of the core principles of Stoic philosophy. Resilience, however, isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about adapting and learning from it. In the quiet of solitude, we have the time and space to reflect on life's difficulties, to understand our reactions, and to strengthen our resolve. We come to appreciate that resilience is not a destination, but a journey, one that requires continuous self-awareness and reflection. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This wisdom underscores the importance of solitude as a time to refine and elevate our thinking. In moments alone, we become more mindful of our thought patterns, recognizing which ones contribute to inner peace and which ones disturb it. This mindfulness transforms solitude into an act of mental and emotional cleansing, where we discard thoughts that hinder our growth and reinforce those that support it. Such practice not only enhances our mental well-being, but also improves our ability to engage with the world meaningfully. Stoic philosophy reminds us that solitude is not about avoiding others, but about reconnecting with ourselves. It is a time to recalibrate, to align our actions with our values, and to ensure that our lives reflect our beliefs. In solitude, we build self-reliance, a critical quality in Stoicism that encourages us to take responsibility for our own lives. By depending on ourselves rather than seeking external support or validation, we strengthen our inner foundation, becoming less susceptible to the opinions and judgments of others. This self-reliance allows us to face challenges with greater confidence and poise, knowing that our sense of worth is grounded within us rather than in the shifting tides of external approval. Through solitude, we learn the value of patience. This virtue, often overlooked in a fast-paced world, is central to Stoic philosophy. The patience we cultivate in solitude mirrors the growth of a seed, which takes time and nurturing to develop before it can emerge into the light. In much the same way, our personal growth requires time and care. By giving ourselves this space, we allow our dreams, goals, and values to mature naturally, without the rush or pressure of external expectations. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." His words remind us that solitude is not a time to dwell on abstract ideals, but to practice becoming our best selves, patiently and consistently. Lastly, solitude teaches us humility. In quiet moments, we are reminded of our limitations, our vulnerabilities, and our place within the vast, interconnected web of life. This awareness humbles us, urging us to act with compassion and respect toward others. It reminds us that, despite our individuality, we are all part of something larger, and this commonality binds us to one another. Solitude, therefore, becomes a source of empathy and understanding, qualities that enrich our interactions and relationships. The Stoic perspective urges us to value these quiet moments, using them to cultivate a peaceful mind. By refraining from discussing certain aspects of our lives with others, especially those related to personal struggles, weaknesses, or dreams, we maintain a positive mental space for growth. Discussing our weaknesses openly can sometimes invite unintentional harm, as others may use our vulnerabilities against us. But by keeping these details private, we protect ourselves, nurturing our self-respect and inner peace. In refraining from seeking external validation, we create an atmosphere of respect and empathy, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. This environment fosters a community spirit, grounded in understanding rather than judgment, where each person is encouraged to pursue their journey of self-discovery at their own pace. When we share our insights and experiences only with the intent to learn and grow, we create bonds of trust and mutual respect. By keeping certain things private, we not only preserve our peace of mind, but also contribute to a positive community dynamic that supports personal and collective growth. In closing, Stoic wisdom reminds us to be selective with our words, to protect our inner world, and to embrace the quiet strength that solitude brings. This journey of self-discovery is one of continual learning and growth, where every moment of silence, every act of restraint, and every instance of self-reflection is a step toward becoming the person we aspire to be. As you walk this path, remember the value of solitude, the power of self-reliance, and the quiet strength that lies within you.